Muchly appreciated. But
like
you can also tweet about how much you like these players, too.
I like these players.
I like these players a lot.
Let's go both players.
I'm sure Twitch chat already knows that I like both of these players.
So, winners finals. Again, a rehashing of the past couple of weeks that we've had here at Ultimate Shockwave. It has traditionally, both in Smash 4 history, in early Ultimate history, and now in very recent history, the past couple of weeks, gone in Lima's favor. Lima is very good at not just playing against Ness. He's learned a lot about the Ness matchup in particular, but very well against playing against Awestin. I feel like this is also one of Bayonetta's best matchups in Ultimate. Maybe not like best, but like better, relevant, high, good character versus good character matchups.
Yeah, you know, Ness is obviously, like you're saying, not a top tier, but boy, when she goes up against Ness, she has so many tools to just stop him from executing certainly a hold forward game plan that Awestin normally likes to execute, because she's got the burst movement to counter hit you before you can get your game plan started. You can see already 153 down air, not going to get the final hit, so Austin's still living. Yeah,
that was a great trade to the forward air. Forward throw is absolutely going to do it. A lot of people will say, you know, shielding just beats Bayonetta, and that's true up until you hit like 180% at the ledge, and then the forward throw comes through, cleans things up. Love the up air.
That's a no jump Awestin too, but Lima let that down smash rip a little too
I don't think
early.
he touched the ground yet. There we go, using the forward air to escape that scenario. That could have been really scary. Lima's ability to pick up on those disadvantaged situations is crazy.
Yeah. Awestin not able to pick up these down smashes. Doesn't want to charge it at ledge or anything. Just trying to toss it out, and now Lima's back.
Since the initial yo-yo nerfs, you can't just hold it and freely beat Bayonetta after burner kick. You actually have to time it pretty well. So he's, you know, reactivating every once in a while. That back throw is absolutely going to kill.
Oh, yeah.
Every day of the
like,
week.
I'll kill a lot of characters in center stage, too. Not just a light character like Bayo.
All right, strong throw. Down throw, but not a combo throw like it used to be, so he was able to just jump out, free of the mix-up.
I like that Lima delayed those forward airs off stage just to make sure he got Awestin the maximum distance possible off. And actually set up, and like we were saying, if Awestin wants to approach, he's got to be wary of everything Bayonetta can throw out, and that includes a smash attack. Oh, this is a jump.
That was the wonkiest hitbox of up tilt I've ever seen in my life. It got Awestin out of the disadvantage pretty quick. But now, again, look at the lead. Lima back throw, resetting off the ledge. Oh, that's a big. I think Awestin has his jump. I could be.
He does. Oh, he wanted the ledge trump on the air dodge, but Awestin delayed it for later and now picks up the stock too.
That was a low percent stock. A great positioning from Awestin to avoid. Oh, he got the footstool combo, but the platform was in the way. That was a punish and a half on a spot dodge.
Yes, it was. Lima
just stood there and up smashed.
He's been all out with his callouts tonight. Like, he's been doing a really good job of picking up on those defensive habits, which he always has been. But now that's also now translating to the ground as well.
I could be super wrong and misremembering the situation that happened like 2 seconds ago. That looked to me like Lima just landed on the ground and decided, I'm going to up smash here in neutral.
That's a shout out to the retired Jordan Cow. Slack.
That is the cow.
That's actually the cow. All of you who watched Smash 4 for a certain 3-week span will remember the cow.
What I remember right now is how much Awestin loves Battlefield.
This is something that we saw when these two played in Smash 4 all the time. And none of the people like want to kind of forget Smash 4 and just be like, hey, let's move on to this game. But it's important to remember that, like, even in other games, this is what Awestin would do in this matchup, is go to this stage.
And Awestin, look at the momentum that he's got carrying right now. Love the guns to get out of the thunder, but again, he can't escape. It's just a reset.
Well, the thing is that this makes a lot of Bayonetta's burst movement more committal.
Yes.
Where if she whiffs that afterburner kick, if she whiffs that witch twist, she's now on a platform above a Ness, who has a lot of great areas.
And in the past, that wasn't the worst thing in the world, right? Bayo actually doesn't mind using these platforms to be able to mix up the landing, but you still have a ton of lag on it.
Like we saw just right there with that ABK, yeah.
Which time is less threatening than it used to be, so like being on a platform is no longer advantageous for Bayo. It's just like not as bad as some characters, you know what I mean?
No, I know exactly what you mean. And I also know that Austin's back throw is still going to be very damaging.
Oh, yeah.
So,
great up air to challenge.
Now, Lima, though, still going to say, you got to respect my out-of-shield game. Even if I'm not going to get a lot off of it, I'm still back here. Even with really good DI.
Yeah, that was phenomenal DI. But from center stage, you expect that, you know, maybe it won't be a free kill.
He almost bats within to into the PK Thunder.
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't really get to pick your direction. It goes based on, like, what you're holding at the time. So that would have been tragic,
I'm just saying, it still almost happened.
It definitely did.
That would have been the funniest thing I've ever seen. God, Awestin doing a lot of these landing down airs.
Okay. Well, one thing that's actually really important for Awestin in this matchup is also positioning. So a lot of characters really like to be under the hat. Oh my god!
And he actually caught that ABK too because Lima just wanted to get on stage as quickly as possible.
The witch. a lot of people actually really like to be under the hat of Battlefield per se, like under these platforms. It's advantageous for a lot of characters, but particularly in the matchup, if I'm not mistaken, if Bayo goes for a grounded witch twist under the Battlefield platforms, it automatically cancels. Like there's no time to do anything afterwards.
Yeah.
So it just puts her in a ton of lag. So you're a little bit safer there.
Ooh, that's not safe challenging Bayonetta air-to-air, but Awestin feels comfortable doing that because he only needs one trade to take a stock, but now that he's on his last, he's got to be a lot more conservative with what hits he takes.
Lima kind of trying to play around these platforms to find a way down, be elusive with the movement. That back throw is not going to kill, so forward throw happens, but another back throw might just do it from anywhere at this point. A good aerial can do it.
That's, again, we see Lima scouting out that spot dodge. We saw it to end that last game, and now Lima
back here
putting on a lot of damage.
I don't know where he expected Awestin to be. Okay, yeah, he's putting on a lot of good damage quick. And the other thing is, in this matchup, Ness doesn't have to be at any particular percent to die.
Oh, Lima does not get that edge guard. He barely misspaces that back air. And just on the cusp of making that comeback, Austin's able to stave it off and send it to a 1-1 game 3.
I mean, Lima saw an opportunity there where a lot of players might have backed off and said, there's a chance that I go ahead and just lose. But if Lima does hit Awestin, he just wins, right? So he takes that chance.
And we've seen him plenty of times do that, too. We've seen him plenty of times win. We've seen him plenty of times win by going ridiculously deep at the end of a stock and saying, look, it's either I win or I lose, and I trust my execution enough to win. But it's an awkward situation because of his placement, so we're going back to Battlefield to see if he can make those adaptations.
Lima does this a lot, where no matter what stage he's taken to, he's like, yeah, I'll run it back. I'm better, actually. So that's probably the most Lima.
Well, Lima wouldn't say the actually. He would just go, I'll run it back. I'm better. Yeah. Don't worry, that ST's fine.
That's the Lima. That's so classic Lima. That's 20.
That's not just classic Lima. That's vintage.
That is actually vintage Lima. This is some nice vintage Lima spacing right here. I'm digging it.
That up air on shield too. We saw some of that earlier, I think against Ben. Seeing more of that now. It's really difficult to deal with that on the platform because he can mix up whether or not he holds that out.
Oh, low fire barely doesn't connect on Lima. I love the spacing, but barely doesn't connect the up air.
Good spacing on that witch time though. Now we see him avoiding the up air, setting up that ledge trap. See him really making it difficult for Awestin to mix up timing, but he doesn't need to mix up Jack with that forward smash, looking like Anthony Rendon on the field.
No, instead he says, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back.
No more, no more, no more.
Awestin looking powerful on this stage. This is, of course, winners finals. We mentioned that before, but that means that this is best 3 out of 5, unlike the entire rest of the tournament that we've been running so far.
Right.
Winners, losers, and grand finals, all 3 out of 5. So this is not a match point for Awestin, but this is a big swinging game for Awestin.
Yeah, and he just kind of goes through the motions right there in case something like an APK comes out from Lima to get back onto the stage. And actually, you know what? Awestin has all the right to do that right now since he's got such a big lead.
Okay, I love the reset attempt with the up air because you know that if you go for the wish twist there, you're not going to kill. So try to get as much as you can on this situation.
That's no double jump, and that is deep off stage, although Awestin should have that double jump back. Lima catches it with that neutral air, though. But again,
great high recovery.
Yeah, no. Placing it all at the right spots, yeah. He's actively thinking right now. You can tell.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Awestin, please don't do that.
You know what? Again, he's got such a big lead that he's allowed to. But I would agree with you. Don't do that. I need my heart, liver, and kidneys.
I mean, in game, if you want to win, please do that because that was a terrifying situation for Lima to be in. But for my sake,
no, for literally everybody else.
I have high blood pressure. You're not helping.
It's because we watch him play every week and see him do things like that.
It's also genetics, but that too.
Well, okay.
Oh, God. So Lima's
Sorry,
stuck
bro.
on yeah, right. Lima stuck on the plat in a bad spot. Finds it back here. Not going to be sweet. Okay, Austin's gone. He's dead.
Yeah, that is a dead Ness.
He's dead. He's got...
Thank you, Bam.
Oh,
I appreciate it.
he's dead.
Speaking of which, Austin says, Bam! We're going into game 4.
I was going to say, though, even at 0%, this could be anybody's game, but Austin very clearly had a larger set of win conditions than Lima did there. Austin up, 2-1. Lima really should be looking at another stage. I don't know that the stage is like the worst thing in the world, but you have counter pick opportunities here. Please take advantage of them.
Usually you would,
You know?
yes. But, it all comes down to mindset. I think that people really undervalue mindset and look at games kind of objectively, statistically, when you can say, you can't really quantify mindset, and you need to make sure that you're comfortable and you're able to focus above all else. We'll see if Smashville can help him with that. I think that certainly from that objective standpoint, this should definitely help Bayonetta because the game plan is going to change a lot compared to Battlefield.
Oh, yeah. There's just one central platform that really is going to be like the place that Lima is going to escape to outside of the ledge for these, avoiding lag, basically. Oh, gosh, that's scary.
But Lima got in between the Ness and the Thunder, so that means that at worst he takes 10%, whatever PK Thunder does. You'd think I'd know by now.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a deep PK fire.
Right, so deep that, for those who don't know, in this matchup, Bayonetta can actually witch time out of being hit by PK fire in frequent situations. But being that deep in means that Austin actually finally gets a punish for it.
Yeah. However, Lima doing some really good spacing around that PK Thunder, making it hard for Austin to lock him down. And now he should have the opportunity to close out the stock. Very nice.
We've seen frequently now Lima trying to go down for a similar like Nair just punish on the recovery, and Austin's been going for that up air. Perfect time to pull the trigger to start this game hot with that witch time.
And taking Austin high off that Smashville platform. Of course, Smashville has a relatively high ceiling, not when you account for the platform, but from the ground it does. So they're definitely still going to be living. Now that's back though on Smashville is going to be able to do it even in the corner.
Lima parrying, definitely didn't expect the multi-hit there. Maybe thought it was an air coming through. And again, the deep PK fire caught Lima holding forward. Ooh, meaty back air is not going to be punishable by Nair.
Gosh. It's the spacing from Lima, the way that he's using these ABKs, is making it so he's just outside of Ness's threat zones at all times, and he can access Ness whenever.
Being able to just get that height so quickly and turn yourself around with the witch twist so that you can have that back air as a threat. Oh my gosh. Double up air? But man, wasn't able to find anything off of it. Austin was doing a really good job of being ambiguous on his spacing and not panicking.
I thought he was going to forward smash. I was
and
like, that would be the Lima.
Here comes the giant fish.
Yeah. But now Lima fighting his way out of that corner. He actually runs into the corner to bait Austin into coming towards him, then gets the ABK. But right now, sitting on this last stock, and he's got to find a way, I don't know, get Austin off stage.
Oh, that was a daring tether from Austin. Could have been big.
Oh, too early.
Okay, that parry's big. Oh, but he didn't get the good into the up tilt. That could have been a back air confirmed, but instead he dashes back, catches Austin trying to come forward with the forward air.
It's been anti-airing him with smash attacks so much. I really don't know what to say, man.
They're big. They're powerful.
And they're full of love.
They're hairy. It's a hairy situation for Austin.
They say that. By the way, we just got word that Burr beat Curry off stream, which means that he should be sitting in loser semifinals.
Burr, our wonderful TO, by the way.
Our tournament organizer. We have the best TO player combination in existence. Don't at me. Or do. I don't care.
I don't know.
It won't change my opinion.
He's pretty good.
He's really good.
Key from Japan. It's pretty good.
Does P stand for pretty good?
Key.
Oh, Key. I thought you said
Key is...
Hey, we're on Game 5, though.
Anyway.
We're on Final Destination. Many people consider this to be a very good Bayonetta counterpick. So, yeah, 2-2 coming into Game 5. One win is all either of these players need to get into Grand Finals, and right now, Lima's set up pretty well to do it.
Oh, jeez. I'm really interested at Lima's usage as a forward tilt here. I don't know if the accidental forward tilts here and there if he has real intent for them. I've seen him just like poke with first or forward tilt a couple of times.
It looks like it's a pretty safe boxing option, at least to either put some pressure on shield or make your opponent do something out of shield.
Got a lot of lag though. I get confused. I'm not an expert. Lima's been making great use of it though, obviously.
Yeah. That's been working out great, but now he's got to find a way to take the stock. Instead, it's Awestin who comes first.
Awestin, though, sitting at a 109 is not far from death. If Lima finds... Oh, that's lag. Scary, scary.
Okay. Forward throw, again, like I was saying, game plan for Lima has got to be to get the Ness off stage. Normally, Awestin gets a setup off of that back throw, but just come and hit right back.
And Lima actually read Austin's defensive option, too. Oh, geez. That's big? He DI'd in on the second afterburner kick and still nothing.
Oh, now Awestin with that anti-air, putting a lot of pressure into the corner. You thought that might have been bad for him, but instead, Awestin gets some reaction time.
Could be Austin's turn. Now,
in fact, it is.
This has been Lima's favored matchup in a while, or has been for a while. But they've always been close, and Awestin has definitely taken sets before. Austin's definitely capable of this. Now, up 74%.
Oh, nice patience there from Awestin, too. You saw that he was waiting for Lima to throw out an aerial so that he could then whiff punish, but not getting anything. He just followed the Bayonetta all the way to the ground.
Okay, which was scooping up, but he doesn't get anything big off it. Lima resets.
You saw Awestin drifted into after he got hit there. That's why Lima was able to get one more follow-up afterwards.
Even with all of the movement in the world, he can't get away from that thunder. Eventually, though, steals the corner.
Ooh, drift mix-up, and he barely missed the opportunity to tech, too. I can't believe that.
That's crazy. Big punch.
I see it again.
Big punch.
21%.
And now he's going to set up ABK. Yeah, it's going to be big damage.
You talk about big damage.
No.
No, of course not.
I didn't expect it to, but, you know, on, like, Misty Eye, maybe on a cross-up, that could be scary. I'm scared.
I would be, too.
No.
So we're on last stock. Lima, always the entertainer, wants this to be as tense as possible for the viewer. Who is going to win?
Awestin creeping, tiptoeing, but that forward throw sets him at the ledge. That's where he doesn't want to be.
Lima's just down tilting, and eventually Awestin gets a whiff punish, but now that the Ness is in the air, Lima's got a chance to close out this stock with one of those back airs. No ledge trump. We see him do that often, but didn't find the opportunity. Now Austin's actually got a huge ledge trap.
Oh, he just bounced out of the down air. That's a forward throw? Okay. DI mix-up there. Could have been forward or back to set up. Oh, Awestin, you're scaring me.
Oh, and he's still got an idea. There is the jab, and it won't be able to do.
Awestin fell out, jumped back in.
Oh!
On there. That's a punish. Forward throw's not going to kill you.
It will. Awestin was not ready to DI. Wow, down to the fibers. He saw that Lima actually had the opportunity where he may have gone down to that PK Thunder off stage, but still holding his ground, kept the pressure on, goes into grand finals.
That was close. That was tense.
It was very close.
And that was Awestin a large lead for a while in that game before Lima spun it back around.
Yeah. And that's what Bayonetta does, man.
She spins a lot.
She's still not all that bad.
Might not be the best character in the game or in the world or in
not
on the list.
Not really even that close. You know, not really in contention. But she's not bad.
She's pretty all right.